Hi, I'm Maggie.
I'm Randi.
I'm Phil.
And you're watching
Word of Mouth.
Fuck Los Angeles. Hate it here, always have. With the freeways leading into more freeways, and the street signs that aren't even in fucking English. Sepulveda to this, La Cienega that. You have to be bilingual just to cross the goddamn street.
Tonight we went to see Valerie Harper in Looped. It's Hollywood 1965, and Tallulah Bankhead has come to a sound studio to loop in a line from a movie that she has made.
Brian Hutchinson played the part of Danny Miller, who was the male counterpart in the story. And it was about his attempting to make Tallulah do what she had to do for the scene, to talk. And she was getting it all mixed up. She was snorting, she was drinking.
She is an admitted alcoholic, pill addict, sex addict, and big, drama queen. So yeah, so it's definitely going slowly, much to the chagrin of the sound editor, who is desperate for her to finish this.
I do recall hearing my mother and father whisper her name. And we really, I was a nice little girl. You did not speak her name.
As an actress, I never cared for her personally. She was a little too risque for my bringing up. And half the time that she's talking, the way she talked, darling. She was more of a character than an actress. But as I got older, I realized she was good.
Valerie Harper, who of course everyone remembers from TV as Mary Tyler Moore's best friend Rhoda, plays Tallulah Bankhead. So to see her in this really, really meaty role, a fantastic role for any actress, is really an eye-opener.
She has the wig, the makeup is masterful. Masterful. Because she comes out and, oh my goodness, it looks just like all the pictures we've seen of Tallulah Bankhead.
Oh yes, I thought it was Tallulah Bankhead. When I just stopped listening to my mind as we got into the story, it was Tallulah Bankhead. Yes, very good, very good.
I've rarely seen an actress on Broadway perform with the kind of verve and intelligence that she was able to present. She was amazing. I just don't know her as an actress other than from TV, so it's a big surprise for me.
Brian Hutchinson was wonderful. When she was making the remarks, you could see the facial expressions of what he was acting out. And she would remark and he would react. It was very good.
He plays his part very, very well. He has quite a range of emotions during the course of this play.
Michael Mulheron plays Steve, who essentially is the guy who's recording the audio, and he most of the time just sits in a booth enclosed by glass. There's not a lot for him to do in this play, but he seems happy to be there.
It is not the most demanding job, but he does a good, he has fun with it.
It's not a one-woman show because there are two other actors in it, but for all intents and purposes, for me, it is a one-woman show. This character, Tallulah Bankhead, is larger than life, and she has all the best lines, and she's hysterical.
Some of her comments you wish you had written down. She makes one comment about Joan Crawford that I will not repeat, but I will urge people to pay for the tickets so they can hear it.
The best part of the show was the way they changed over from a humorous, very funny one-liners going and going, into a very serious part of the story. And it just blended in, and then broken by the humor again. Very funny.
There's not a lot of storyline. There isn't tension. There isn't suspense. You're not going to get any of that. You're really getting just zing, 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 laughter, zing, 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 laughter.
The first act is very funny, and then it comes to a screeching halt when it starts to get serious. But as an overall piece, I did enjoy the play.
It was a play I'd recommend to anybody who likes humor and who liked Tallulah Bankhead. Not children, though.
This is a tough call. I recommend it for the acting ability. I recommend it for part of the first act, which is very, very, very funny, and part of the second act, which is good. I found it uneven. but I found the acting fabulous.
Despite the fact that it does not have an incredibly engaging story, the play is funny enough and Valerie Harper is great enough in the role that when you walk out of the play, you're smiling.
You touched my purse.
I just moved it.
Touching a woman's purse is like touching her vagina. Of course, I can only fit so much in the purse.